Peace, peace, peace. What's up, Wonder family? Thank you all for coming back to my channel. If you're new here, thank you for visiting. Thank you for coming. Make yourself at home. Hit that like, hit that share, and hit that subscribe button, okay? Make sure you hit the little bell so that way you are notified every time I drop a video, okay? Because y'all don't want to miss the content, all right? Y'all don't want to miss the content, all right? So I'm not one for long introductions, all right? We just gonna jump right into the topic today, okay? Period. So today's topic is something that I'm no stranger to, okay? I can only talk to y'all about stuff that I really know about, you feel me? And this right here is something that I think is so important, and I really feel like a lot of people are on this path right now. And the topic is healthy isolation, okay? Healthy isolation. So let's just get right to it. What is healthy isolation? Healthy isolation is when you might have gone through something, or you might just feel intuitively that you need to separate. You might just be tired of the same old. You tired of this routine. You tired of this group of people. You tired of this mindset. You tired of this job. You tired of whatever it is that's going on in your life. And something inside of you is like, we can't do this no more. Like, we need to upgrade. We need to up level. You feel me? And I'm like one of the people, I strongly believe that before you have like an upgrade, an up leveling of life, there are certain things that you cannot take with you to that next level, okay? And you have to isolate yourself from behaviors. You have to isolate yourself from patterns, unhealthy habits, unhealthy people. You know, like maybe your job might not be it. You feel me? You might want to isolate from that. So that right there is like so important, okay? It's healthy isolation. Unhealthy isolation is like you just cutting everybody off. You not doing no good habits. You're not doing, nothing that's productive. You just, engaging in a lot of, extracurricular activity that might not be the healthiest thing for you, smoking, drinking, drugging, partying around the wrong people in bad environments. Like that right there is unhealthy isolation. And one real big deal with isolation is that, like, whenever you are isolated in a healthy way, you're doing work for yourself. Like, you are doing inner child healing work, you are doing shadow work, you are doing like self-exploration. Like, you're doing all these positive things that are gonna bring about positive change for your life. You're not, focus on nothing negative. You're not focused on negative people and just, on social media and binge watching Netflix and all this stuff. Because honestly, let's keep it real. Like, that's not bettering us. It's distractions. It's just entertainment. It's short-term entertainment. And you can't take something that's meant to be short-term and make it long-term, because that right there is not healthy at all, okay? Whenever you are going through your healthy isolation phase, this right here is called, another name of it will be called like the dark night of the soul. It's when you like seclude yourself from things, like you're doing, your journaling, your meditation. You're like really like tapping in with yourself every morning, noon, and night. You are like really like checking in to see like, okay, let me take inventory of like, my mental. Like, where am I at mentally? Where am I at emotionally? Where am I at physically? You know what I'm saying? It's like, let me hop on some of these positive behavior patterns. Let me start working out. Let me start eating good. Let me start making sure that, I'm good mentally. Let me make sure I call up the people that I need to call up and have important conversations. Maybe it's some things that you need to be like, engaging in with some people around you. Maybe there's some, things that you got to work out with some people. This right here is all a part of your healthy isolation, because before you make it to that new level and you upgrading your life, which, is, synonymous with the dark night of the soul, the healthy isolation, like you're literally cleansing out and taking away everything that doesn't serve you, everything that does not serve your highest good, because you want to be in alignment with that next level of yourself, the higher version of yourself. And I'm about to keep it real with y'all, okay? Healthy isolation, or isolation period, it's not for everybody. Everybody does not want to do isolation, because so many people are very codependent on other people. They want to have an audience. They want to have somebody to, you know, like be all connected to and be all tied up with. They can't just be by themselves. They gotta have somebody else, you know, locking arms with them before they could even make a decision, before they could do something. So that's why, honestly, going through the dark night of the soul is not easy. It's actually extremely uncomfortable at first for a lot of people. It's not gonna be like, oh, let me just cut everybody off and just be by myself now. And if you're used to having like a big amount of people around you, to go from that to not having that many people around you, to you just, you know, relying on yourself and just you know, being at one with yourself, being at one with your environment, with God, like everybody is not cut out for that. So yes, absolutely, it's extremely uncomfortable at first when you first decide to go on this journey, and that's why it's important for you to plan before you just enter into that journey. You got to still make sure that you have, you know, a group of people that are going to be your support system through this. A group of people that are going to be there for you, that's going to like check in on you, that's going to, you know what I'm saying, be there if you need to like cry to them, talk to them, vent to them. You got to have some healthy outlets. You got to like get a gym membership, you feel me? Like make sure that you got somebody on YouTube to watch that's encouraging, who already been there and done that, and they're gonna be there to, you know what I'm saying, give you some advice through their videos. Make sure that you are cutting out things that ain't serving you. If you over here watching Netflix for 5 hours a day, like those are hours that you could be investing into yourself. Those are hours that you could be learning a new skill. That's hours that you could be doing something that's gonna actually upgrade you and up level your mind, up level your spirit, up level you on your journey. So don't take time for granted. I know you be like, oh, okay, like today, Tuesday, whatever, like I'm just waiting on Friday to get here. Like, no, you have to take every single day and have value in every single day, and make sure that you're putting in those hours for you to, you know what I'm saying, invest in yourself. Because nobody else is, I'm sorry to say this, but let's just keep it real, nobody else is gonna do this for you. Only you can invest in yourself. Only you can up level yourself. Somebody else cannot do that for you. I don't care how many people you see out here doing upgrades on their bodies and paying a doctor, and I'm not throwing no shade to nobody who does things like that, but I'm just saying you can't pay money to have an upgrade on your mentality. You can't pay money to have an upgrade on your path. That is not how it works. It is no shortcuts. You can only take the stairs to get to that next level. Money ain't gonna get you there. And another thing about that is that of why like people are not always cut out for it, is because you have to actually have no distractions, and you have to have a very strong discipline. Okay, your discipline has to be on point. You got to be able to wake up a little bit earlier than what you used to. If you know you got to wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning, maybe you should start waking up at 6 o'clock in the morning to do a meditation, to do some yoga, to go outside and like, you know, connect with the earth, to, you know, pray, to do whatever it is that you feel you need to do to get your day started and get your day going strong. Get yourself a plan and say, for the next 90 days, I'm cutting off all the stuff that doesn't serve me. Sit down, get your little pad, you feel me? Get your pen, you know what I'm saying? And you need to sit down and you need to take some notes. Like, okay, what's contributing to me? What's not contributing to me? What people draining me? Because there be certain people that y'all be keeping around y'all, and these people be draining as hell, okay? I just think about these people. I don't even have to know them, and I get a headache. And I be like, bro, who are these people y'all be kicking it with? Like, if anybody around you is hating on you, slight dissing you, not supporting you, not really on your team like that, they got like a question mark above their head, cut them off. Cut them off, even if it's just for them 90 days, for you to step back and say, okay, who is actually here for me? Who is actually down for me? Who do I really have in my corner? Who can I really call and rely on? Like, who is actually contributing healthy patterns and healthy, you know, engagements with me? You got to stop. You got to take that type of, you know, inventory on your friends and the family and the people around you. Because sometimes it be your family that be hating also. You might have to, you know what I'm saying, get in a stiff arm for the next 90 days, okay? If 90 days is too much, then I would say try like 45 days. But this is a journey that you would have to really be invested in, okay? Because isolation, like I said, it's not easy. It's not for everybody. It's a little bit uncomfortable. But once you are like living in that, and once you are going through that, it gets easier and easier and easier, to be honest with you. Then there's certain people that ask me, well, what do you get out of that? Like, what's the end result? Okay, I'll tell you what the end result is, okay? The end result is a healthier mindset, a healthier body, a healthier eating patterns, a healthier lifestyle, okay? More spiritual discernment. You get closer to God. You get closer to yourself. You're able to align with the highest version of yourself. And these are only a few things that you can get out of this, okay? I really think that it's so important, especially for some people out there who may not, you know, have like, you know, a strong family unit, for y'all to really like connect with your soul family. Like, we all have a soul family that's out there, people that you meet, and like you meet them and they just be like, dang, I feel like I've already known you, I feel like I met you before. Or connecting with people and coming together with people who want to better you, and that you want to better them. They have resources, you have resources, y'all are able to come together and really make positive things happen, really have a good time together. And so I myself have gone through isolation periods quite a few times in my life, okay? A few of the times, I will be honest and say, like, you know, when I was younger, I would go through my isolation, but it was more on some, you know, F all y'all type stuff. You feel me? Like, oh, these people getting on my nerves, F all y'all, I'm done with y'all. And I would really like just like fall back, because my fall back game is strong, okay? So that's when I started taking myself out of situations and isolating myself in a healthy way. And I didn't have no book to read. I didn't have nobody on YouTube teaching me this stuff. This right here was all trial and error for me, okay? So when I realized, okay, I'm finna separate myself from these people, and I'm not gonna watch no TV, and I'm not gonna engage on social media, and I'm not gonna, you know, be out in the streets and stuff like that. But instead, for the next like 10 days, 30 days, I would start off small like that, because I could not just jump in and do no long amount of days. I had to start off very short term, okay? So when I did that, I would just be like, okay, for these next 10 days, I'm not finna call people, because I'm always calling people, oh, hey, how you doing? Hey, you need something? Hey, what you got going on? I'm not finna call nobody for the next 10 days. Whoever call me, okay? Because I'm not finna be over here calling the people all the time and checking on people all the time, and I don't get that in return. That right there was a very big deal for me at one point in my life, and that really bothered me for one point in my life, to always be the person that reaches out to everybody else, bringing people together, you know, helping other people out, supporting other people, and it kind of just felt draining. I was like, this is draining. Like, I'm trying to be here for them, and they like, I feel drained right now. I don't want to feel drained. I want to feel good. So I just like, you know what I'm saying, stop calling people. And I really started just like waking up early, working out, journaling, meditating, and really just seeing like what do I want out of life? Like, what do I want next? Like, I already accomplished these things. What else do I want to accomplish? And really getting my goals on paper and making vision boards. And then I knew I was onto something with my little vision board. Everything I had up on there, everything started coming. I gotta do a whole other video about vision boards, okay? But everything started coming, and I'm like, yo, like, this isolation feels good. Like, it was a little bit uncomfortable at first, because you'd be like so used to doing stuff, so used to be on the phone, people pulling up on people, all that right there. But it was like, yo, like, I'm saving money, I'm saving gas, I'm feeling good, my energy is feeling good. Like, whoever is like naturally brought to me, and we're gonna like coexist together, let it happen. And whoever not, hey, it was good knowing you. You know what I'm saying? I gotta leave y'all on the benches. I'm in the field right now. You see what I'm saying? That's that. So most recently, I did do another isolation for myself. This right here was more of a spiritual isolation that I started doing for myself, and it is a long-term one. You know what I'm saying? It has been like a little bit over 40 days now, and I have really realized that like me bringing people into my personal circle or my personal energetic field, like, and I know that they ain't shit, I know that they not good for me, I know that they probably don't even feel good about me, probably think bad thoughts about me, say fucked up shit behind my back and all that right there. Like, I would be like, oh, I feel bad because I've known them for so long, or I'm so cool with them, and we got history, and we go way back and stuff like that. And I would bring them back around me, and it would just drain me. They would just show me how, like, they just not really mentally growing. And I'm not trying to say that everybody has to grow at my pace. Okay, my pace is my pace. Everybody else's pace is their pace. But if you just like stay in the same spot throughout life, and you not trying to like better yourself, and you just doing the same old stuff, like, and you know that stuff ain't no good for you, like, it's like, if you're not gonna take time to better yourself, like, what are you really doing around me? Like, you see what I'm saying? You have to get to a point where you value yourself too much to be like down here on like this level right here, when you're supposed to be up here on this level right here. Like, you finna hurt your back reaching down trying to even deal with them people down there. And it really comes to a point where you start getting consequences. Like, you start like now you over here overextending yourself, and your energy is getting drained, and you just feeling low after you was on the phone with somebody. So isolation is not always fun. There is an ugly side of it, but you have to stay in the fight. You got to trust that in the end, once you get through that isolation and that door opened up of opportunity, and everything starts aligning for you, and you're ready to walk through them new doors, and there's new people up over there that want to help you, that want to support you, that want to bring you in, that you have gifts that's going to serve them, and they have gifts that's going to serve you, and you are like coming together with your soul family, and you are completing the puzzle of the bigger picture. You are a key piece of that puzzle, okay? You deserve to have a group of people around you that's supporting you and pouring into you. So it's so important that you do not fear that. You do not shy away from that. You run toward it. And whatever obstacles is on your path, you call in your spirit team, you call in God, you call in your angels to help you get through those obstacles, because I've had to face plenty of obstacles by myself. I mean, I'm a little bit stubborn. I don't like asking people for help and stuff like that, but if I really need to, I will. But it's like, I feel like I'm just so strong. I'm so tough. I could weather any storm. I can get through it. You know what I'm saying? Because look, your girl done been through some things, okay? Your girl done been through some things. But I have definitely reached out to people in my support system that I know are there to help me, and I have gotten immense amounts of help. I've gotten immense, you know, support from like a core group of people that I have around me that I didn't even grow up with, but they're here in my life now, and they are helping me get through so many things, and they are such a great, strong support system for me. You have to know that you are not the old person that you used to be. Like, you have to shed, you know what I'm saying, those layers of yourself and continue to move forward. And I know a lot of people tell me like, oh, I can't do that because my family is going to think this and they're going to think that. Well, guess what? You grown. You're not the person that your family has ordered you to be. You are an individual. You have likes, you have dislikes, you have things that you gravitate to, and those things might not be the same thing that people in your family or people that you grew up with or close friends, you know what I'm saying, they might not connect with those things. It might just be you. But guess what? You're not the only one. There are tons of other people out there who have the same interests as you. And I think that Comic-Con is like a really good example, right? I don't know that many people that's into like that Comic-Con stuff, right? But when they have them conventions, it'd be like thousands of people, and they all are on the same wave, and it's like they all have such a good time together. You see what I'm saying? The same thing with like other areas with like music and stuff like that. It might be certain stuff like battle rap. You see me? Like I love battle rap. Y'all know I love me some battle rap, right? Everybody around me don't like battle rap, but whenever I go to a battle rap event, it's like everybody there love battle rap, and it be hundreds of people, and we all here to vibe and listen to bars. So that's why I'm saying, like, whatever it is that you like, there are tens of thousands of other people out there probably in your same region who like the same stuff. So you have to just go ahead on, you know what I'm saying, shed those old layers, shed that old skin, shed whatever it is that is not serving you in your highest good, and grow and be who you were born to be who you were meant to be, okay? So just remember, whatever you seek is seeking you. You can do anything that you put your mind to. God always has your back. and I always got your back as well, okay? You could do it. You could get through it. Do that isolation when you feel the need to, okay? And make sure that you come out on the other side stronger, more mentally capable to deal with situations and obstacles, okay? A stronger support team, and you are going to be taking steps toward your destiny. This right here is an investment that you have to make in yourself. Remember, can't nobody else do this for you. Only you could do this for you, okay? So much love, much peace to all my good peoples out there. Thank you for returning, and stay tuned for the next video, okay? Peace. Hey, what's up, you guys? We are back right now, as promised, another pulling of the cards, okay? So today I have my traditional Rider-Waite tarot deck, and I have a few traditional Rider-Waite tarot decks, okay? But in the spirit of isolation and advice, we're gonna see what do the cards have to say, okay? What do the cards have to say for my good peoples out there, my Wonder family that are thinking about isolation, that want to do in isolation? What message do we have for these great people? Okay. Let's see if we can get one more. We want to make sure that we are doing. Oh my God, look at this. I promise to you, this is so amazing, okay? So we have all wand cards coming out right now, okay? We have all wand cards coming out now, okay? We have the Page of Wands, we have the Knight of Wands, and we have the Six of Wands, okay? So the wand suit is all about following your passions. It's all about action. It's all about like that fire energy, you know what I'm saying? So for the Page of Wands, it's like you're getting like ideas, you're like ready to like move forward, you're ready to go toward like a new venture for yourself, okay? And then the Knight is coming through and saying, you got this, move forward, you got this, okay? This right here is a card of forward action, all right? And the last card that's coming out right here, victory. Okay, victory. But you got to be real careful with this card, because it's always going to be them little people back here. They gonna be hating on you. They gonna be looking at you in all your glory, and they finna be giving you the side eye, and they finna be hating on you. But hey, you the one that's in the winner's seat, so of course they gonna look at you. Of course they gonna give you the side eye. You see what I'm saying? But it's up to you and to follow your passion. It's up to you. Like I said, can't nobody do this work for you. Only you can do the work for yourself. But once you do, you will come out on the other side victorious. Okay? So that's it for our mini read today. And if you guys need tarot readings and one-on-one readings, make sure you guys hit me up, okay? Text my number, or you guys could hit me up on my social media platform, Instagram, through DM, all right? Much love to all y'all. Thanks for sticking around this long. Peace.